Actually, I'm not sure if this is relevant, but I want to share some of the accumulative experience that I accrued over the period of my time teaching English over this year and past year. I've been teaching English for many years, and I've noticed a pattern among learners when it comes to learning English and speaking language. A lot of learners think that teachers are the source of knowledge. They are not. They are facilitators, they are mentors. They might be authoritarian to some extent, but that does not necessarily mean that they are the source of knowledge. They're not the hub of language. Yes, it is correct. We listen to them, we consider them the treasure out of which we get the knowledge of language. I get asked this question so many times, and the question is very simple. I'm taking the lessons to improve, but I'm not. And that is making me frustrated. So, what should I do? Should I quit? Should I find an alternative program? Should I just jump the gun and tell the teacher to change or switch to another pattern? All of that is not necessary. Actually, when we talk about numbers, we just probably give a share of 25% to the teacher and the kind of materials that he's teaching and the conducive environment of learning. So don't expect more than 25% that the teacher is going to contribute to making you speak English better, to improve your English, or to better your understanding of language, to better your engagement and communication, and tackling all the issues that you have in language when it comes to your hesitation or your lack of ability to speak language naturally, organically, without this kind of synthetic touch that you might hear yourself or your surrounding people. The point that I want to make here is that a student of mine was just taking classes with me, and then one day I decided to bring my British teacher with me, and she got shocked when she saw him. And she was really stuttering and hesitant, and she was not able to expressively say things naturally in English. But then the next day, she thanked me so much. She thanked me because she said that you put me in perspective of the real language. And now I can find myself and I can stand on my feet and I know where I am, what I need. Now I got a vision. So doing something really uncomfortable in language is going to make you speak better. Challenging yourself, learning some kind of skills. I've talked about that ad nauseum. You need to jump the gun and find a program, find a software, find a new skill that you want to learn. Use language as a way of reaching out to that skill, incorporating it and as a part of your life, as a part of your activities every day. Reading is really necessary. And for reading, I've been suggesting you read this book. I've suggested that you check it out, and I have a link to the PDF. Probably we might get a chance to read it at some point. We read it together and we make a habit out of that. That's going to probably give us a better chance to learn in a way or another some of the vocabulary. So here, if you look, your habits will determine your future. A habit is a cable. We weave a thread each day, and at last, we cannot break it. And I think the point that I want to make here is that reading is going to definitely better your English, coupled with extensive amount of listening, coupled with engagement and courage and thinking out of the box, enrolling in social activities and social events where you can activate your language. Your language is not going to come from sitting back on this chair here and listening to Mr. Walid. No. Go find your way in the society, meet up new friends. I think the trend to speak English now has become more common. A lot of the private sector companies are in desperate need of people who have qualifications in language. Have fun.